Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ray. Check it out, guys. As you can see in front of you, I got another product review. All right. Plus, I just like buying toys for my Super Duty. All right. So let's just get to it. All right. So as you see, guys, I got three products here. I have three mats for my Super Duty truck. And if you've been following my channel, you know I own a Ford Tremor 2020. Absolutely love that truck. Been doing a lot of upgrades. Check out the playlist below of all the updates I've been doing to my truck. I'm sure you're gonna find something that you like in that playlist. And that's pretty much it, guys. So we're gonna do open boxing. We're gonna look at it. And guys, please consider like, subscribe. And if you are looking at these particular products, please consider using that affiliate link below. It does support the channel and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So guys, enough of me talking. Let's get into the video. Let's check out these mats. And also I'm gonna take it to the truck, let you see how they fit in my truck, and pretty much go over what I like about it and what I don't like about it for each one. All right. So enough of me talking, guys. Let's just get into the damn video. Let's go. All right, guys, as you can see, we got three products. Now, just to let you know, I have the stock mats I have here. This is my driver one that came when I bought the truck. All right, and I ended up picking these two up on my own money. All right, so because I'm pretty much in a dilemma of trying to figure out which one I'm gonna keep. Stock mats are okay. All right, not really too happy with them. They get the job done to a degree, and I'm gonna explain to you why. So let's do this, guys. I'm gonna lay out all the mats in the back of my patio. All right, we're gonna pretty much lay them out and look at each one side by side, and just to see the different subtleties in the design. After that, then we're gonna go to the truck, and for the back and front seat and passenger seat, we're gonna put them in the truck. And again, I'm gonna show you, and again, to see how they fit, and we'll just go through it. All right, see what we like, what we dislike. All right, and I hope whatever you can take out of this video, you could cherry pick what you like, disregard what you dislike, or whatever it may be, and come to your own conclusion if it's something that you want in your truck. So we're just gonna get into that, right? So let's go, let's get them out, all right? Okay, guys, as you can see, we got it spread out now, and what I'm gonna do now is just simply go over, give you pretty much like close up to it, a little more eye candy for you guys who are doing research on these type of mats. Start from the bottom. We have the Ford OEM model. We have OEM model, and then we have the Husky model. And as you can see right off the bat, you can see how it's cut from the manufacturer and the other two version. You get a lot more real estate or product with the aftermarket. All right, it goes all the way up to that center console. As you hear, it's pretty much cut back from that console. So that may be a good thing or a bad thing. It all depends on your application, I believe. Also, I just want to point out what we have here a little closer. Again, as you can see, we have like a little rubber frame that goes the entire perimeter of the Ford mat. On this one, it's not as profound. All right, over here, there's no type of frame. If you want to consider this being the frame, maybe, but this design will retain moisture or snow a lot better, I believe, than this one. But again, it all depends how much snow you're bringing into your truck. As we know, when we get up on the boards, we try to bang as much off our boots as possible, but sometimes, you know, you're still gonna bring some moisture inside the truck. So that may be an issue if it doesn't retain it that well. Let's look at the Husky. The Husky, which I like about the Husky, is that they do have this little lip. So if you do get some type of overflow of moisture or water off your boots, this looks like it will retain it a lot better than this one. All right, maybe, maybe not, it all depends. All right, definitely I believe how the manufacturer made up this will retain it just by the design, just looking at it. All right, and again, as you can see, the different color and shades. This was more shiny, looks a little more polished format, nicer, cleaner looking. This one's a more of a duller look. And of course, we have the rubber mat. Again, guys, just giving close-ups to it. Both of these are definitely similar in how they designed it or cut it out or stamped it out, I should say. But again, the difference will be in this lip. That lip, and that lip. So depending on what you look for or how it fits in your truck, you know, may turn you on or turn you off. That's the back, guys. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna flip it over and let's take a look at the back of it, all right? So stand by, let me get that done. All right, guys. Now we got the rear. Again, we got the OEM, Orient Husky. Now that's the back of it. Now immediately you can notice with the original OEM, they have these rubber bite downs that goes into the carpet so there's no slipping and sliding on it. As you can see, Orient, they do not have that design whatsoever. All right, it's just a flat, stamped out, and that's it. Husky went the extra mile. They did put the little bite downs on it. So again, compared to the OEM, Huskies, I like Husky. I really like how that is. All right, they went the extra mile to put that down to keep this mat in place. So that's definitely a difference between these two. All right, Husky, I think, is better designed than this one. All right, and again, this is all just my opinion, guys. So, and of course, the manufacturers. So I just want to give you that look of it. Again, this is the back of it, okay? Just a little more eye candy, a little more visual aids for you guys out there researching it. I'm a stickler on more information I have, the better educated or a better educated decision I can make. All right, guys, I'm over here. I'm trying to fight the shadow too. I got the sun behind me, so trying to get as much light on this so you get some more as much detail as possible when it comes to these mats. All right, so that's your back one. So let me do, let's push you on to the passenger side and show you how they look. Okay, guys, here we go. We got the passenger side now. Now the middle is Ford's version. We have the Husky and we have the OEM. All right, so this is a close-up of how it looks. All right, give you guys a side view of it. It's a top view. Again, another side view. Okay. All right, guys. Now, let's take a look at it. Let's break it down how it looks to me. All right. They all pretty much, in general, the same design of the floor, but you definitely can see a difference in design. All right. Being this is Ford's model. All right. Again, we got high backs on all of them. Again, with Ford, as you can see, they put that little channel right here. Again, I didn't realize until I was looking at mats and got these in that I realized the importance of this little channel. Because again, if you're in a snowy climate, and again, I was officer for over 20 years, and pretty much half of that was on patrol. And we know, guys, when we get out there with our boots and we're tracking all this stuff and snow and stuff, when that snow melts, that water just goes everywhere, all right, when it's melted. And having this little retainer, for me, again, in snowy climates, is important because it retains all that moisture in the mat, so they're not going to get into your thing. Here, Orient doesn't have that channel, all right? And I think, in my opinion, that's the only thing I don't like about this mat, all right, across the board, all right? As you can see, Husky does a real good job on duplicating that ridge. Again, I like how Husky is and Orient's how it's uplifted. So when you sit, your boots are on, or whatever it may be, are on this, that moisture will pretty much channel into here. As opposed to this one, it's just sitting on top. So that's why I don't like something about Ford's model. I like that, but I don't like that part because you pretty much, your foot will be always, if again, snowy conditions, it'll be in that water. Husky does a good job to uplift it, raise your boot off of that so that moisture will come down and stay in the channel so not sitting in water. I do like that. So definitely Husky's better design than these 2 mile, in my opinion, just looking at it to me. So that's the passenger side. So let's turn it over to the back. But other than that, everything else pretty much on par as far as the lip here and the back. As you can see here, let me see if I can demonstrate. When you throw it down on top, you get a lot more real estate with the aftermarket. As you see, this part here is already extended. Again, giving you a little more protection for the car. Up here, as you can see, is a little much higher. Again, extra real estate. So having extra plastic on it is a good thing. Here, they come up a little higher. It's a little longer here, but you get my gist, what I'm trying to say, all right? Let me drop it into the Huskies. And again, you can see Husky pretty much swallows up the OEM for the passenger side, which is a good thing because, again, you get more real estate, more protection from your carpet. I definitely like that. All right, we're gonna flip it over. And again, everything is pretty much on par other than, or pretty much, I wish they would have just kept on with, keeping up. Again, these are very important, so they stay in place. So when your foot is down there constantly pushing down on this, it's not moving. Here, this is just smooth. So I don't think I like that. My opinion, it may not be a deal breaker for other people, but just want to point that out. Husky, again, very nice. I like how the teeth bites down. Again, got the channel, a lot more real estate. And that's it, guys. So that's the back of it. Okay. All right, so that's the passenger. So stand by. Let's get the driver's side up. Okay, guys, as you can see, we got the driver's side. Now, this is I consider the money shot, the most important mat, because of being drivers, this is where we spend most of our time, if not all our time, is on the driver's side vehicle. So having this design must be right, all right? Because it's gonna get the most wear and tear from us, all right? So let's really look at the design of the front mat, all right, for the Super Duties. And as you know, the front, that's Ford's, that's OEM, and that's Husky. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is bring some close-up pictures to you, a video, let you see closely the difference in design before we get into it. And immediately, once you put them all side by side, you can see the difference in the makeup, all right? And what I'm gonna do, guys, is give you an overhead look. Let's start off. All right, this is our base model. The same thing I've been pointing out with the other ones. Sitting in the front, got that nice channel. So again, you're getting in your car, snowy conditions, wet conditions, that water coming off your boot. This definitely is gonna hold that moisture inside the mat. I can observe that, I can see that now, I can appreciate that. Over here, again, but you pretty much, how I don't like, again, with the manufacturer, I don't like that this section here, the inlays or grooves, whatever you want to call it, it's pretty much, it does raise a bit off the mat, but not clearly enough in my opinion. And knowing, again, driving for many years for the NYPD, in the patrol car, and our trucks and stuff, and we're out there in harsh weather and coming in the vehicle, which is snowy boots, this is always filling up with a lot of water. And this is not high enough because that water just sit there against you, your boot, your pants, whatever it may be. So that's why I don't really like this design. As opposed here, as you can see, the inlays are up a little higher, all right, getting your boot off out of that water. And again, this is just in that scenario, all right? Only thing I don't like about this one, that you don't have that channel to keep that water from running out. But you do have a longer lip, so if it does run off, it'll run off toward the door seal. So that is a good look, but I prefer to try to keep it in there temporarily because I don't believe this will extend fur enough to run right out of the truck so it doesn't get into that door seal. All right, so that's just my opinion on that. Let's look at Husky. Husky, again, I think just by looking at it is a lot more better design, because I do like, again, when my foot sits on the pedal, which is right here, see how it's cut out here? Here and here, you get a lot more real estate. So all that debris and stuff coming off our right foot is being caught in the mat, as opposed to this one, the OEM, we're losing that section, and that's a very important, because that's right next to the pedal. So again, don't like this. Definitely like these two, how it's designed. Again, looking at Husky, just by looking at in the eye test, you can see it's a lot more real estate of plastic to catch your debris. All right. One thing I do notice when it comes to the front passengers, as you see, we got these holes. This clips down so it doesn't shift. As here, you don't see the holes, but they do have clips here. And we'll look at the back of it, how is that designed, because I just noticed that. Let's flip it over. Okay. The same thing. All right. Teeth bites in. They got it here. I definitely like that. And again, for that little lock-in mechanism, they have it right here. All right, and right here also. So that's pretty much it. Again, this one doesn't have the bite in, which I don't like, especially with the front seat. I know you have a locking mechanism for it, so it won't move, but to have that extra protection of the teeth does, in my opinion, I think make a difference. So I wish they would have just designed that in that. So it may not be a big deal, but it's just something I want to bring to your attention. All right. And again, let's do this as before. Let's take the front mat, let's throw it in there. And as you can see, guys, right off the bat, you see how the aftermarket one just swallows up the Ford one. A lot more real estate. Again, that's more real estate to catch your debris. So definitely aftermarket mats are a lot better design than the OEM model. All right. And again, same thing with Husky. See how that just swallows it up. A lot more real estate, able to catch all that debris. So hands down, these two definitely does a lot better opposed to the OEM. So that's how they look, guys, for the front. So what we're gonna do now, if you're still with me, we're gonna go and we're gonna set it up in the truck, and I'm gonna let you see how it lays in the truck. Again, give you that visual eye candy for you guys out there who's researching these mats and wondering what you should pick up, what's worth it, what's your money, when you spend your money on. Guys, let's keep it moving and let's go out to the truck now, all right? All right, guys, we're gonna start off here in the Super Duty. We're gonna start in the front passenger side. Now, these are the OEM, and I just want to give you guys a visual look on how they fit. Functional, does cover the area, all right, not that bad, all right, for the passenger side. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna flip this out and we're gonna bring in the other pair, or the set I should say. All right. Oh yeah, definitely a lot more coverage, not surprising. Let's see how it looks, guys. Definitely looks a lot better how it fits. Now, again, if you're not in a, I guess, worrying about snow or what have you, this design on this, how it fits very nicely. It really does. All right, I do like it. If you're not concerned about that lip right here, then this may be a good look. And what I want to do, and guys, forgive me if got neighbors doing their yard, of course, so I'm competing for airtime. So let me add the Fords on top of that. And as you can see how it looks sitting on, all right? You do get a lot more real estate. You're up just slightly on the edge, all right? So that's how that looks. Okay, guys, as you can see now, I have the Huskies installed, and that's how they look, guys. Off the bat, in my opinion, I don't know, I like this, how it looks in the truck, all right? I really do. Again, I'm going to go back to what I do like about it. I have that channel for any type of moisture during the snow season to retain that water. All right. And it definitely go higher than the manufacturer's version. All right. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to come back. It's the OEM version. And again, guys, I just want to show you, you get a lot more real estate. As here, you can see, it goes up, the lip goes up a lot more higher. All right. It sits back a little more than the other version. And as far as the sides looks pretty much the same. All right, it does go up a little sharper here, but I don't think that's a big deal. I definitely like the Husky, how they fit. And again, let me throw the other version, Contender. This one definitely comes out a lot more, but again, it's a little shorter. I can see the Husky goes up a lot higher. Again, you guys, I'm gonna keep on saying, these are nice mats. I'm not gonna say they're not, but it is still a nice mat. To tell you the truth, I really like the Husky, how they look. All right, just because I live in a 4-season climate, you know, especially with the snow, I definitely like this one a lot better. All right, so that's the front seat. So let's continue on to the driver's side, okay? Okay, guys, here we go. Now here's the driver's side. Now, again, this is the stock rubber mats. Again, functional, does the job, all right? The only thing, again, with this model that I didn't really appreciate, again, as you look at where we use all the freaking time, there's really no protection here, all right? If you're in a dusty location or you're getting a lot of gravel, that's all gonna get onto this, and I was never a fan of that design. Other than that, they're fine mats, all right? It just, I don't think what I paid for these was worth the cost. Could have got a lot better. So if you are ordering a new truck, new Tremor, if they give it to you for free, take them, all right? But if you have to pay for them, tell them just forget it, save that money, put it into the aftermarket floor mats. I think it'll come out a lot better and happier. That's my opinion, all right? So let's bring one of the mats in and take a look at it, all right? So stand by. Okay, guys, as you can see, I have the Orient mat in, and it looks very nice. All right, it does. It really does. It's a very nice mat. And as you can see, the protection you get on it, it overlaps. It comes out. A lot more protection here, up here, your side rails. And again, where the foot pedal is, it does rise up. It gives you that protection from any type of debris that you might bring into the truck, all right? So definitely a nice mat. And again, they all lined up with your locking down mechanism. Very nice mat, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Again, the only thing I don't like about this one is 2 things. It doesn't have that channel for your snowy conditions, all right, that retain that water from going anywhere. It may not need it, again, because it does have such a large lip. It may run off, but then it'll hit this, and then it'll go out this way, which is fine, all right, if you don't mind that. I choose not to have it that way. I prefer just to, if it is clogged up with water, I will just take it out, avoid all that salt getting on this, which is, it won't hurt it, but it, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little too anal with it. You tell me, all right? But definitely a nice set of mats, all right? It does look nice. So let's bring the Huskies in and see how they look. Again, before I do that, let's just throw the manufacturer overlay on that. And as you can see off the bat, again, a lot more protection. It does go up a lot higher. Definitely got protection there. It rides up a little higher. So again, the Orients definitely have a lot more real estate of protection for your truck. It definitely outshines the OEM version, in my opinion. All right, so I got that. So let's bring Husky in and take a look at that, all right? Okay, guys, have the Husky in, and definitely nice looking. It definitely is. All right, same thing as the one previous. That lid does extend a lot further. Again, what I like about it is this channel right here to help retain that snow. I definitely like how it raises up so your boot is not sitting in that puddle of water if it's an issue. What I do like also is this right here, because this is where our foot lays, so you have like another platform for your boot and the pedal. And as you can see, it does go much further up than any of those mats for protection. I don't think the lip is kind of low, in my opinion. I wish this was just a little higher, but overall what you're getting, and it does extend all the way to the back. So you got a lot more protection from dust and grime. All right. So definitely like this. And what I do like about this too, the retainers here, I have to kind of figure it out and snap it in. But what I do like about it, that it's sealed. So if I do have a lot of water here, there's no fail points. Water is not going to seep under that connection. So I just realized that, seeing that. So that's definitely a look. Again, guys, I keep on going back to it. If you're in a climate that requires that, this is definitely a good look. All right. But if you're down in Florida or Texas and stuff, when you don't have to worry about, well, Texas just got some snow, so I'll take that back. But you're down in Florida, you know, or California, or, you know, I say parts of California, I guess, or Arizona. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. All right. Kind of trying to figure out whether it does snow and don't snow. But you get my gist, what I'm trying to explain. All right. I do like this one. Definitely much better than the stock. And again, just like before, here's the stock one above it or laying on top of it, and see how much real estate of protection you get in the back, what have you. Definitely a lot more protection. Again, OEM just slightly higher, which I do like hitting this part, but again, I'll trade off that side for everything else any day of the week. That's the driver's side. So stay with me, guys. One final point. Let's go to the back and see how that looks. All right, guys, as you can see, I just got the stock mats in. Again, functional. It's not a deal breaker. It is what it is. As you notice how it's cut, it comes around further out from there. Don't like that. And one thing I noticed here, especially since I have the truck, see it butts against here. I'm always getting dirt underneath it on that end. So I really don't like that, how it looks. Other than that, it's a fine mat. All right, again, retains the water. If it spills back here, if it does fall on this, the vulnerability is only here, this corner, and up there. All right, and again, it's not totally covering here. So that's your stock mat. That's what it is. So let's go with the second contender and put it in and see how it looks. All right, guys, as you can see, I got OEM already in here. Definitely a lot more protection, you can see here. All right, comes down a lot more. Again, immediately you can see it goes all the way up to the edge here, up around, and definitely see how it covers. So you definitely get a lot more protection. And most of all, what I noticed, remember where I was getting all that debris? It goes up and rides up. So that's definitely a good look for this brand. All right. Definitely nice. Again, if you don't have to worry about moisture too much, I think this will be fine. It really fits nicely, protects nicely, a lot better than the OEM. All right. I'm not gonna lay the OEM over it because you already saw what I'm talking about. I pointed it out. So let me show you the other side. Okay, guys, here's the other side. And again, nice protection, goes all the way up. Again, very nice mat. Again, you can't go wrong with it. And again, notice, as you can see, has a little traps for the middle. Somebody sitting in the middle, footrest for them. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Again, it comes down. If you do get some runoff or some water, it'll just come down. I'll hit this, and then you just have to just keep an eye on it to make sure it's not pooling up here. So again, if water is not an issue, not your concern, these may be some good mats to pick up. All right, so let's get the Husky in here to see how they look. All right, guys, I want to show you here. We got the Huskies in, just like before. Nice runoff here. Again, what I like about it, this little lip here, prevent any type of runoff of water if it does has a buildup. Okay, but it does protect the mats pretty well. Now I noticed here, guys, remember when I told you I was having a dust problem with the original one? This does cover it, but not as well as the Orients. The Orients came up further up, which I liked. So a Husky does come up, but not as far as the second pair. All right, but it does go all the way up to the edge. Nice coverage. The only thing, again, with the middle, there's no grooves for the middle. So if you got a passenger sitting in the middle with the feet down, there's nothing under their feet. It's pretty much flat. So I kind of wish they would have continued the ridge all the way across to get their boots so where they may be off if there's any moisture out of it, but they don't. So just keep that in mind. Let's go around to the other side and take a look at it. All right, guys, again, continuing on, other side, as you can see, very nice. All right, to tell you the truth, I like Huskies in the front. The rear, I kind of like the Orients better on their design. Just me, and I guess. Other than I wish they would have had that lip on there. So I'm kind of torn. All right, I really am. So it's, again, it's all subjective. It's what you consider. But overall, tell me what you guys think. All right, this is as much detail I can give you about these floor mats. Actually, let you see it in the truck. All right, and you decide on what's important to you. All right, these are very nice, and overall, much better than the stock ones, hands down. I gotta admit. All right, again, if you're buying your truck brand new, and if they want to give you those mats for free, take them. Why not? All right, no hurt, no foul. But if I can do it again, I wouldn't pay for those mats, the OEMs. I'll just save that money and get some aftermarket ones. A lot better coverage than compare what they give you. Again, and not just my opinion. All right, guys, I hope this helps you out. I broke it all down to you. We had 3 different mats from 3 different manufacturers. All right, so what do you think? Which mat do you think I should go with? All right, I think I already know which mat I'm gonna go with. And again, guys, I hope this was helpful. All right, if you've got any information that helped you in making your decision, please leave a comment below. Consider subscribe to the channel. And guys, just to let you know, there will be affiliate links below of these mats. And if you use that affiliate link, it does support this channel. I greatly appreciate it. And by the way, just come to me. Being that I will be keeping one of these aftermarket mats, I have some OEM mats that I will be giving away. Now, this is the rules. And again, I'm coming on top of my head. I'm definitely gonna honor it. If I get, say, let's go with nothing crazy, say 100 likes. Let's not make it that easy, all right? Let's make it 200 likes on this video, all right? Plus, you gotta make a comment and tell me what's the name of my truck, all right? And no, it's not Tremor. All right, so if you know the name of my truck, I referred it to past videos, so you're gonna have to look for those past videos on what I named my truck. All right, give me the name of my truck, and we hit 200 likes. I will pick from those 200 likes who gave me the right answer and commented. You guys will get a set of OEM mats if you want them. All right. Okay, so we go from there. I'll email you, we get information, you let me know if you want them. If not, we'll find somebody that we can unload them to, all right, who's looking for them. All right, guys, again, I'm Ray. Thank you for joining me. Please consider like, subscribe, and I'll check you out in the next one. Later.